What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Swanny and the Boys. Today we're joined by a special guest, Coach B.D. Coach, thank you for joining us. And we're here with our usuals, Robert and Cooper. And today we're going to be discussing our top 4 appetizers. And Coach B.D., you're going to be up with the first pick. What is your favorite appetizer of all time?
Well, me being a little bit of a homer and a honk, it's one that I like to make. That is a hot, melted crab dip with cayenne pepper on top.
Oh, man. That sounds good.
That sounds
No,
nice.
like you can just taste it right now.
I
I
can
almost
feel the
can. I almost
spices.
can, Coach. Yeah, crab dip.
I don't know. That sounds pretty good, Coach B.D. What kind of occasions do you make it for?
Football games, around Christmas time, pretty easy. A little cream cheese, crab meat, lump, cayenne pepper, butter, and that's it.
That sounds good.
That's all you need.
Can't lie.
Simple.
Yeah, simple, easy.
With my first pick, I'm going to go with a pretty basic pick. I'm going to go with mozzarella sticks. I feel like you can't really ever go wrong with mozzarella sticks. You can get them from anywhere.
Yeah.
You get them from, any restaurant you want to. You can make them yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a really solid option to go with number one.
It's not a very Italian appetizer, I feel like. I feel like it's straight away from being Italian. You go to B-Dubs, you get some mozzarella
Yeah,
sticks.
that is
I feel like
true.
they're everywhere these days.
Yeah.
You know?
You can get them at Topgolf.
Sonic.
It's Sonic, yeah, Sonic.
Classic.
Sonic, yep.
You get them anywhere.
Yeah.
Hey, it's funny you say that. We had fried mozzarella sticks at the Theodore Ballpark Friday night.
Were they
For
good?
baseball. They were excellent. I bought
Really?
a batch. Next thing I know, they were gone.
Yeah, I saw at the Sailorland ballpark they were having I think they had crawfish there a month ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
season
That's pretty
opener.
good.
I was like, it sounds great.
Yeah.
New game, eat some crawfish, watch some baseball.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fun
Um,
time.
For my first pick, I was hoping that I would get this one. It'd fall to me. I'm going to take chips and queso.
Oh, that's such a good
I
pick.
love chips and
Oh.
queso. Very, very frugal appetizer, but it can honestly fill you up with you not spending. It's free at a lot of restaurants.
That's
a lot of Mexican
true.
restaurants, it's free.
Yeah.
And super reliable. Never really disappoints unless you're just at an absolutely gross spot. But I really like chips and queso,
That's a good.
Yeah, you
That's a
can't go
solid
wrong with
pick.
that.
Yeah.
That's like a solid all day anywhere.
Kind of baseline.
Now, do you like it with the tomatoes and the
No,
jalapenos
I just
in
like
there?
queso, just
Yeah.
melt me some cheese.
That's valid.
How about guacamole? A little guacamole.
I love guacamole.
dip your
Guacamole's
chips
pretty
in.
good. Guacamole's pretty good. It's
I prefer
not. It's not
queso.
queso level for me, but I think it's solid for
Yeah,
sure.
it's very solid.
Excellent choice so far.
My
You
house
guys are
has so
2 for
much
2.
guacamole always.
Yeah.
Big guacamole family.
All right, Robert, you're first.
For my first pick, I'm going with buffalo chicken dip.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Oh,
because
yeah.
That was one. That was one I
Yeah.
wanted. I was
Yeah.
spin back to me. And I was gonna
if
take
I
that.
go out to a sport event or whatever that's hosted at a house, I'm just praying that it's there. And if it's not, then I'm gonna bring it.
Yeah.
We did it at the Super Bowl at my house.
Yeah.
We brought it.
Everywhere this
Yeah.
guy goes, there's buffalo chicken dip
It's
following
so
around.
good.
And I don't complain about it.
I mean,
I like it.
I wouldn't
Benefits
either.
me.
Yeah. Okay, and then it goes back to me again.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with deviled eggs because my mom always
yeah.
brings them to our when we meet with our cousins and stuff, and she always brings them. It's so good.
I got to admit,
I
fan of
grew up
deviled
on it.
eggs.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they're kind of a polarizing appetizer.
Yeah.
It depends who makes them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sometimes the appearance, if I'm getting the vibe, they don't look good, I will take a hard pass.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's fair.
Not playing
Yeah.
stomach roulette.
Yeah.
That is.
That's very fair. With my next pick, I have to take the wing off the board. The wing is great.
Such a
it
solid
can
player.
be be an entree, but the wing is maybe the most versatile player in this draft.
That
think
is
about
true.
the number of good B-dubs. Think how many sauces there are to go on. You can get Asian style wing, garlic parm, buffalo, barbecue, dry rub. They are incredible and filling, and they're great.
Yeah. That is true. I love me a good wing. Anywhere I'm at.
Football food, man.
Yeah,
Football
exactly.
Food.
Yeah.
All right. This next one, you could maybe classify as an appetizer. I classify as an appetizer because you share with everybody else. But I'm gonna go with the flatbread chicken bacon ranch pizza.
Ooh.
Now
That's kinda niche,
It's
but I like
it's
the
it's,
sound of
it's
that.
different.
That's
but
definitely
it's,
versatile.
It's
Just
really
like
good.
his pick.
The one place where I always get it is at Topgolf. It's always so good there every time. You can get it anywhere though. I'm pretty sure. So I love me a flatbread pizza with chicken bacon and ranch on there. So that's my number 2 pick.
Sounds
Sounds
good.
nice.
Bacon ranch, you can never go wrong.
That's
with
true.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
never.
Yeah.
Coach B.D., I believe it is
All right,
your second
so-
pick.
You're back to back.
Back to back. I'm going to go with the restaurant appetizer.
Okay.
depending upon where I am, I'm going to go with either fried crab claws or sautéed crab claws with lemon and hot butter.
Oh,
drawn
my
butter.
gosh.
It's my brother's favorite.
You know,
Both my brothers, they
yeah.
love
You can't go wrong with crab claws.
Yes. Yeah, that's like a winner. Grew up down here. I love seafood.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
kind of, my first couple of picks have been seafood. But if I'm going to venture out and if I'm going to do something else, there's a couple of different types of these appetizers you can make. There's one that we make for football where you're mixing black beans and white shoe peg corn and vinegar and different kind of dressings you're going to make. It's like this kind of a corn dip that you can use with, if you like pita chips, if you want wheat thins, if you want Tostitos, you can't go wrong with that. It's really good. All I know is we make it and people kill it.
Yeah.
So
That sounds good.
No name for it.
I don't know what the official name of it is. I've got the recipe on my phone, I think. I might even shared it with Cam Kerbal of all people. They were in class last year like, Coach, do you got any recipes? I'm like, funny you ask, I do. Because Drew Williams had told me about this app that you can download all your recipes to.
Yeah.
Shout out,
cool.
Mr. Williams.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out Mr. Williams. Shout out Cam
Shout
Kerbal.
out a Vatican of recipes, as Drew likes to say.
That guy, he's a chef.
Yeah.
He's a chef.
Yeah, he does a lot of
Chef up.
cooking, so we'll
Yeah.
talk a lot of food. But yeah, I don't know the official name, but you've got it's black beans. I think it's white shoe peg corn. It's apple cider vinegar. It's salt and pepper, and you're going to have a couple of more kind of oils mixed in to where the acidic taste will offset the other taste, and it just balances out. It's really good.
So let's name it corn dip for the draft.
Yeah, you got to be careful though because there are some corn dips out there. You get the
Yeah.
generic yellow corn.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between the yellow corn and the white shoe peg corn.
So that's your second and your third. Right
Yeah,
there. So
second
you have
and
crab
third.
claws, then you have the corn
Yes.
dip, the shoe peg corn dip.
It'll go back to me with my third pick. I'm going to go with another interesting pick. I'm going to go with fried mac and cheese bites.
I had that on my
I
list.
feel like you can't go wrong with that. Fried
At
mac and
Top
cheese
Golf.
bites. Yeah,
Top Golf.
Those are
Oh,
really
yeah.
good at Top
those
Golf.
are
yeah.
those are pretty fire. You get them in. What's the sauce they have? It's like a nice kind of it's like a kind of spicy sauce, but it's like
It's
it
like a
always
spicy
hits.
honey mustard almost.
Yeah,
It's
it
really
always
good.
hits.
It's really
It's
good.
always fire.
Those chocolate balls they have there too that you like put
Oh,
the
yeah,
syringe
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
So good.
Seriously.
I might have to try that at Top Golf. But
Yes.
Really good.
there's
It's like
place,
a must.
Yeah, there's a place we go for vacation at Turks and Caicos, and they have a macaroni food truck outside, and everything is deep fried.
Oh, that
and I
sounds
had that
so
the
good.
first year we went there. It just
Wow,
once again I feel
It's an
like
experience.
if you fry anything, you can't go wrong.
that's so true.
Exactly.
All right, Coop, I believe it's your third pick now.
One I'm surprised hasn't been picked yet. I'm gonna take the egg roll here.
Oh, I was gonna pick that my next pick.
Yeah, I would say I love egg rolls. Egg rolls are I feel like there's been like this surge recently with like weird egg rolls and like
Oh,
they make
yeah.
like Philly cheesesteak egg rolls now and stuff like
I haven't been
Southwest egg
seeing
rolls
that.
and they're really really good.
Yeah.
But then you still have your original. You got the Asian egg rolls with the duck sauce. You get some
Yeah.
pork in there, some chicken in
Nice
there.
chicken.
You can get them frozen too. Not bad frozen, not a bad little appetizer frozen, but it's kind of a staple of the Chinese restaurant experience. Or if
Yeah.
you're at a Chinese buffet, they're always there. Super reliable.
Yeah.
Never really hit or miss. Always.
Or
kind
I
of a
want
hit.
to give a little plug to the trans egg rolls. Have you tried them?
Where is it? Pumpkin Fest when they sell those? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there? Do they have a kid who goes here?
I think it's Chloe.
Okay, well, Chloe Tran,
Yeah.
your parents make the best egg
Shout
rolls
out.
I think I've ever had.
They're so good.
They're incredible.
They're so
I always
good.
buy them at Pumpkin Fest.
They're so
Yeah,
good.
they're awesome.
I need to be enlightened on this. I
They're
haven't had
awesome.
this.
No, you
How
should
about a
try.
fried wonton while we're on the subject?
Oh,
of these
oh,
fried-
wontons are
those
good.
Crab
yeah.
rangoons? Crab rangoons?
Yes, yeah.
That was actually on
Good
the
one.
list whenever I.
That's a great one, too.
Yeah.
We'll,
Yeah,
I'll
I
swing
got
it.
the crab rolls from Mr. Does the polished nail bar.
Oh, snow bar.
You said Christ the King.
The trans,
Oh,
the
the
trans,
trans.
yeah.
Trans,
Mhm.
yeah. Oh, God.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, those
Oh,
egg rolls
are
are.
the best ever. Those
Yeah.
They're so good. They're so good.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsors,
sponsor
please.
us.
We'll
Your
put, we'll
name.
put your logo on there.
Your
We'll put
logo
a
could
picture of
be
an
on
egg
there.
roll.
Yeah. All right, Rob.
back to
Robert,
me?
your
Back to
third
back.
and then your last pick.
Oh, okay. So this I think is a really strong player. I know the girls love it. It's a charcuterie board. Very shareable. You have so much variety. I think you can't go wrong. As long as it just looks pretty, take a picture of it,
It's
post
aesthetic.
it.
It's an aesthetic.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
true.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
good.
Eye candy. You're
It is eye
mesmerized.
candy.
Like, well, I'd like one of those. One.
Yeah.
So much going on, but in a good way.
That's
you know?
true.
Yeah.
Like, in a good way.
Yeah. And then For my 4th pick, I got oysters because
That's a good pick.
Okay.
I had it the other day and it was really good.
Now you got to be careful with oysters. I
Yeah.
feel like. I mean, if you eat them raw, like you can get sick if they're not cooked properly, but also
I
or
don't
like
like
if they're
raw.
not like gotten properly. Because I remember there was a little while ago, some people got super sick that I knew, and it was just a whole chain effect. So you got to be careful with oysters. I feel like there's either hit or miss.
Yeah, I like grilled.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like
I
this
prefer 'em
tray
cooked,
that my
but I
dad
can eat 'em
cooks
raw,
them
too.
in.
Yeah, I prefer 'em
So
cooked.
good.
Get the Oysters Rockefeller, your oyster with the cheese and the bacon bits and the
Wow.
yeah.
I remember being introduced to oysters not too long ago. It was like last year or something, and it was like, first my dad was gonna pay me like $5 just to try it because it looked like a booger, and
Yeah.
like it
Yeah,
slides
just
down
the
your
raw
throat
one,
like
yeah.
a yeah. And then I tried it, and I was like, at first I didn't think I liked it, but then I kept on having them. I was like, yeah, these are good.
Yeah.
And my dad knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Shout out Steve.
Yeah, shout out
Shout
Steve.
out, yeah, shout out. Steve.
So there's a couple things I'm looking at for my last pick. The nachos haven't gone off the board yet, but not really my favorite thing necessarily. I was thinking cheese curds maybe, but who took the mozzarella sticks?
I took
Was it
the
Mitchell?
I took the
You
mozzarella
know,
sticks.
I want to kind of stay home with this one, and I'm gonna go with gumbo.
That's a good pick.
Gumbo
I really like that.
can
pick.
technically
that's a
be an
winner.
entree, but I haven't picked anything ultra southern yet, and I
Yeah.
do love some seafood. Coach B.D's been taking all the seafood from me, so I need a strong seafood player in this draft. Gumbo is fantastic.
That might be the best 4th pick of the draft.
So far.
So far.
I was gonna say, we still have 2 more, but yeah, I wanted that. I wanted some type of soup. I was between lobster bisque or gumbo, and I love both, but I think gumbo is more of a universal appetizer soup type thing.
agree.
So
Yeah.
with gumbo.
With my 4th and final pick, there's a lot of places I could go here, but this one's just a classic. I'm gonna go with the breadstick. I feel like
I
you
had
can't go wrong with the breadstick. Olive Garden, no diss to them, but their food sometimes isn't the best. But like you just go
Breadsticks
there
can make
for
up
the
for
you
it.
go for there you go there
Yeah.
for the breadsticks. So I
Olive
mean, I take breadsticks any day of the week. I feel like that's a solid 4th pick right there to
I really
close
like
my
that pick.
my
I
draft
could kill
out.
some Little Caesars.
Now,
Yeah,
I
oh my
gotta-
Crazy
gosh.
bread.
Now I got to
Crazy
ask you,
bread, man.
what are we dipping the breadstick in? Anything, or we just
Whatever we
plain?
want, to be
Yeah, I
honest.
mean,
like
What
it
do you mean
kinda-
by
it's-
that?
you
Anything.
can do marinara, you can do some garlic
Yeah.
butter, you can do Alfredo sauce if you're
That's
feeling
true.
crazy.
But that's really it.
So I mean, that's 3 different things.
I
Think
know.
about a
I mean,
fry.
yeah.
I mean, you're only really gonna dip a fry in like ketchup or honey mustard.
Yeah, the olive oil and vinegar.
I
and
just-
I
it's-
did-
yeah,
you
could do
I
that
could
too.
disagree
You can do
with
that
that.
too.
I
You
dip
make-
a fry and ranch. I think fries and ranch
fries
are
and
good.
ranch.
I'm just saying,
mustard, honey
breadstick
mustard.
is as versatile as anything. when
I
it
think
comes to
breadsticks
dipping.
is universal.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where like you go to a restaurant and they're like 9 out of 10 times they're gonna have breadsticks.
You dip it in soup. If you have if you're eating, I was thinking about this. I get y'all ever been to Sunset Point?
Mm-hmm.
Sunset Point. They have this really good barbecue shrimp. Like when you're done, you just dip bread in it.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Like, there's so, and that's
Yep.
that's like shrimp juice basically.
Can't let
Yeah.
the sauce go to
You
waste.
can't.
That's
You
true.
can't let any sauce go to waste, and it's always bread as the soaker upper. So
That's what I picked. It's a great pick.
Mr. Tony's showing us the deviled
The
eggs
deviled
over there.
fried deviled eggs.
Fried deviled eggs. I didn't see that.
Yeah. That does look good.
Those do look pretty good, I must say. Coach B.D,
Take
close
us
us
home.
out with your 4th
All right.
and final pick.
Well, I've been saving my ace up my sleeve for last when I
Oh,
went
boy.
to Canada. Poutine French fries. French
Oh,
fries
yeah.
with gravy and the curd cheese drizzled on top.
I've never
Home
had
run.
that.
Yeah.
Never had
yeah.
that.
Home
I've
run.
never had it, but I've seen it.
Ox Kitchen.
Yeah, Ox Kitchen does do that.
They do?
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Ox Kitchen does that?
Yeah, I never
Hey,
even
shout
knew
out
about
Ox
it.
Kitchen.
Maybe we can have a field
Ox
trip.
Kitchen is great.
To Ox
Yeah.
Kitchen.
Ox Kitchen field trip.
There we go. We might have to take that trip.
Sponsor us, Ox
hey,
Kitchen.
Ox Kitchen
Hey,
sponsor us.
I'm buying, boys. It's on
Let's
me.
go.
All right.
Because I had somebody tell me that,
go.
they knew I was going to Canada. True Canadian. He said, there's something I want you to try. And I said, okay, I'll a little hesitant. Not big on French fries. But after that, had it once.
Change your
Been to
experience.
Canada a couple more times. Yeah, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Shout out to Ox.
Yeah.
Great.
I think we all had some pretty solid picks.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
our lists were
Yeah.
all.
Normally,
Yeah.
BD, we
Top
normally
tier.
run back through all of our picks. Just 1 through 4. So you start us off.
Okay, hot crab dip. We talked about that. Then I talked about steam,
the crab paws.
Yep. And then
The dip, the corn dip.
yeah, I talked about the corn dip
peppers.
as well.
If you already said
And
that.
the fries.
Because really, any of these you can make and you can take
Yeah.
anywhere. If you want to take to like football or something,
Yeah.
And I always try to find things in common that people will like. I don't want to show up and take something and that's the item that everybody passes over.
Yeah. That's a bad
So,
feeling.
so I,
Yeah.
I just stick with a
Yeah.
couple. But I've got a real good one that's you take like croissant rolls real fast and you put cream cheese on it and you've already fried your bacon. You roll them up, bake it, slice it.
Oh, it's like pinwheels.
yeah.
Yeah, it's almost
Pinwheels.
like a pinwheel, but it's a cream
Yeah.
cheese bacon. Sorry, I
Sounds
didn't mean
good.
to sneak a fifth one in there. You guys got me on a roll and just triggered
That
all
sounds
these things.
good. My
But-
mom
but
makes something like
yeah,
that.
Those are my top four probably that I'm looking at. But and when I go with my family, that's something different because everybody wants nachos and the queso.
The mainstream
And
appetizer.
chicken wings
Yeah.
and fried pickles. I mean, you guys have done an excellent job. I mean, there's not anything that I wouldn't have or recommend
Yeah.
that everybody up here at this round table is named today.
Yeah. All right, my four, I chose mozzarella sticks, fried mac and cheese bites, the flatbread chicken bacon ranch pizza, and then the breadstick.
I had chips and queso, wings, egg rolls, and gumbo.
I had buffalo chicken dip, then I had devil eggs and charcuterie board and oysters.
I think that's probably the best episode, the most well-rounded episode we've had.
We had four winners this episode.
Yeah, we-
Yeah, instead of just 3 or 2. Everyone, go check out the movie theater snack video
That's a
if
good
you
one.
want to
That's a good
see
one.
an atrocious video.
Now, guess what Toby's appetizers would be. If you had to guess what Toby's.
Oh.
All right, yeah, let's all go
Nails.
around. Hey, let's all go around. Let's all one of us guess what we think Toby would have picked if he was on.
Okay.
You start us off. Actually, no. Let's give Coach B some time to think because we
Okay.
put him on the spot. You start us off.
Toby would have picked high chews as nothing wrong with the candy. It's just you don't have candy for an appetizer. And he also ate them in class today in theology.
I think Toby would have picked a football for his appetizer. I think Toby would have picked a football.
I think Toby would have gone to Dollar Tree and gotten, what was it, like 70 packets of Fun Dip for $10 and just eating the chalk-like sticks. I think that's what Toby would go.
Well, I'm
go
going to
get.
say the old sledgehammer would probably devour every item in this room. Cameras, trophies, helmets.
The helmet.
Yeah.
Toby doing Toby things.
No diss to Toby. We love you, Toby.
Love you,
Yeah, love you, Toby. Good luck singing out
44.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck at your state assessment today. Shout out to the choir.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bring it home. Get it done.
All right, boys. Any closing remarks?
Ox Kitchen, please sponsor us.
Yeah, and the trans.
And the trans, please sponsor us.
Yeah,
Hey, follow the girls soccer on the WCN. Area game tonight. Area game Friday night.
5
Come
and
Come out
7.
and support us.
Senior night tonight for the boys and the girls.
That is true.
Sir.
Me, Tony, and Mr. Marlowe will be on the call tonight. I don't know.
I'll
about
be there
anybody
somewhere
else.
in the stands.
We'll put the
supporting
camera. We'll put the
everybody.
camera on Coop and
I'll be
Rob.
somewhere on the field.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was probably the best podcast we've had in a long time, fellas. Thank you for joining me, Coach B.D. Thank you so much for being a special guest on this episode. That's been all from.
Robert Watson.
Cooper Kurth.
And your favorite soccer coach.
And that's been all from yours, Mitchell Swanson. Thank you so much for joining us. Comment down below who had the best list. See you guys next time.
Peace.